Oh, it's the Hateno music. Oh, the smoke signal is in the entrance of Hateno. Okay, that's not quite as bad as I thought. I just need to construct a cart. Hi! Halt and identify yourself, suspicious guy! That's me, suspicious!
Sure. Suspicious is your middle name. Also look at your horse's pose right now.
It's really good. Just looking at the screen like, are you getting a load of this?
Freaking The Office. Just like staring into the camera.
I'm not suspicious. Oh, you're not? Then I'll give you the gatekeeper's greeting. How did it go again? You've come to Hateno Village, home of fine produce and dyed goods. Our vegetables are the best around, and we're at the forefronts of fashion. Did I say that right? My dad would have known. Too bad he's still at Lookout Landing. What's the matter, buddy? Didn't you hear I said you're suspicious? Don't you know what that word means? One sec. Oh. Oh, right, then I should let you know about the village. One sec. Do you know Miss Zelda? She's really a princess, but she started a school right here in our village. But folks say they don't know where she is now. That's why my dad quit being a guard at Hateno Village to go search for Miss Zelda at a place called Lookout Landing. But don't worry, me and my mom are handling guard duty just fine. No. I feel like I might remember this kid from... Oh my god, these mushroom installations.
Perfectly normal.
God.
It's good to see that nothing has changed around Hateno Village.
Yeah, just good old same Hateno Village.
Bastion of stability.
Where's my house, huh? Is my house still standing? Probably not. Do I have to pay for my house again? Oh my god, they're all wearing mushroom hats. Be right there, hang on just a sec. Oh, I was sure you were Mayor Reed coming to talk for a bit. Did all this fashion business bring you to town too? Before, folks came to Hateno Village for the veggies, but now they show up for that gaudy setup Cece makes. So, which are you after? The veggies? Ah, that's what I thought. Hateno is its veggies after all. I focus on growing pumpkins myself, but there are other fields and a couple of farms up the hill too. And I suppose nowadays we've got those weird sculptures to gawk at too. Point is, there's plenty to check out around our village if you take the time to look. Anyway, what you see here is me trying to come up with a new kind of veggie, but I haven't had much luck so far. Still, if I quit so soon, I'd be a poor excuse for a farmer, wouldn't I now? Oh, it's you again. Whether it's veggies or Cece, I'm glad people still make the trip out here. You came to the town for veggies, right? A straight arrow. I like that. I'm gonna bother him. Makes sense. I guess she's a world-famous designer or whatever. Go up the slope farther into the village. Cece's shop is the tacky one on the left as you enter the gates. Even my wife Nikki is gaga about her stuff. See this hat I'm wearing? Nikki's the one who insisted I keep it on. Give me a light straw hat. Oh, sorry, tough. Why did I read that as trough? Tough straw hat when it comes to working the fields any day. Oh, but don't let the wife hear I said so. She, thinks it looks good on me. One of them fashion too? What if I say neither? If you're not here for neither of those, then maybe you want Hateno's famous dye shop by the bridge? Oh, but some folks come around looking for the research lab way atop the hill to the east, too. Anyway, okay. pumpkins on the menu? Buy some at the general store. Knack. Oh, Nikki and Knack. That's... yeah.
Stealing some of their produce, I say.
Hey, he didn't say they were growing apples. He's growing pumpkins. Okay, I got that. And once again, nobody remembers Link in Hateno. Yay. Oh, Puckman. Nobody's in here. Oh, there's a shed with an egg. Oh, shrine. What strange decorations they've been putting up. Sorry about that. Are you a visitor here? A tourist? You're in Hateno, a village known for living off the land. For as long as anyone can remember, we've tilled the soil and let nature be our guide in life. Now, though, everything's so glitzy as some folks try to drum up more tourism for business. Mind you, we were all happy to see Cece return to the village after she'd been away for so long. Some folks, like my daughter Prima, started wearing that flashy Cece brand stuff right away in celebration. But it's a tad over the top for me and my son-in-law Wharton. We prefer the simple life, the way we've always lived it. But I don't mean to talk your ear off. By all means, go on and have yourself a peaceful stay here. Who is this freak? Excuse you.
Rude.
Hey there. What brings you to town? Oh, he's actually pretty handsome now that I get a good look. You can't take these backsies on that. Hey, I have a good idea. You should take this and did not ask any questions. What?
I offer you a nice egg in this frying pan.
What the heck? You swept me off my feet so fast that I gave you one of my prized eggs. No more, though. Just forget what happened here today. Okay, it's forgotten. I feel like you weren't getting what I was going for there. Way to kill the mood. Sorry.
You literally got a nice egg in this trying time.
I did, and then I totally ignored the flirting. Like the ace icon he is. Nope, nothing around here. Actually, I do wonder what that other dialogue option is. Look, it doesn't matter how handsome you are or how many times you swing by to chat. I'm not giving you any more eggs. Just forget me. Okay. What is the other option? Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg, easily given but easy to break. Please find it in your heart to forget what happened today. Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg. The taste is heavenly, but it's all eaten up before you know it. Oh. This isn't working. I was wondering whether it was possible to romanticize eggs. But in the end, eggs are something you cook and eat for breakfast, and that's it. I should head back to work. The stores in Barn are always open. Take it easy, stranger. Okay, she just gave up. Oh, I didn't check the roof of her house. Hang on. Very important. Well, I'm surprised I can't get up here. I love how muffled it is.
I love the walls in this town.
Frog. So much frog. Oh, Tulin's hiding right now. Oh, that's something. Well, that finally broke. Shoot. I haven't seen any, axe heads in a while. like. I really dislike you. This wall's actually kind of big. Hang on. Oh, the fact that the eyeballs float to the top. Oh, there's a bomb flower right back there. What the heck? Oh. I'm hearing some horriblins. I saw that autosave. Yeah. Whoa. No way. Blood Moon now? You've gotta be kidding me.
Ooh.
This is very rude. And they're back. Like right in the middle of me exploring. It's kind of rude. Oh, I really lit this cave up. Oh, I went right back around, huh? No, I don't care. Goodbye. I don't want to deal with you. Get me the heckity out of here. If I can find an axe head rock, that would be great. Oh, the mushrooms light up. Oh, yeah, that's kind of cute, though. Loves fire, burns forever. What's the matter? You can tell me, weirdly handsome dude. You look like you've been places. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here, checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves on Miss Ivy. Wait, I mean, that's why I make sure no strangers come in from outside to disturb the peace. That's rough, buddy. Ivy? You forgot the miss? I always add the miss. San. Always put the san. Miss Ivy is the poster girl for the East Wind General Store. There's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Ivy. Just keep the naive, I just moved here and won't somebody show me around act to a minimum. Not that anyone could be as young, guyish, or fashion-esque as me. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of present do you think would make Miss Ivy at Eastwind happy? I'm not asking for me, understand. A friend of a friend wanted advice, and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. I feel like this guy was like this before, too.
Yeah, this fucking guy.
This guy. Hey, so... I guess that statue's no longer around here, huh?
Yeah. Weird.
He did move to, underneath Lookout Landing, yeah. I feel like there's gonna be... I can't remember if there was a Korok up there or not before. But... Yep. Those houses are still here. Dream of owning your own home? Come down to Terrytown in Akada. We'll build it for you just the way you saw it in your dreams, Hudson Construction.
Ew.
Hey, you're out early. I don't know if you're visiting for the veggies or for Cece, but I hope you had some reason to come all the way here. Oh, this is the same guy. Down at the general store, they've got them all lined up. You can't miss them. Start with the Hylian tomato. Trust me. I know they're good because I put lots of love into raising them. Yeah, these little houses. Froggy. Ribbit, ribbit, hee hee, wait up for me. No one here. The houses seem smaller than I remember, though. There used to be 2 layers to them.
I don't remember these particular houses, honestly. I don't remember.
Well, they were built once you kind of helped out the Hudson, not Hudson, but the previous one.
Bolson.
Bolson, when you helped him out, and then they kind of built them in. But they were definitely double tier. Oh, Wait a minute. Really? It's the same damn place! Let me out!
Got him.
Okay, well, this looks like my house. Is it still my house, though? There's a well back here. I'm going to assume... Excuse me, Zelda's secret well? Whoop. Okay, hang on, first of all. Huh. Looks a little spruced up from the last time, Ice. Pictures of people. Of various NPCs that I've maybe vaguely recognized. Horf. Golden Horf.
Golden Horf.
Golden Horf? Has this become Zelda's house now? It has. So where the heck does Link live now?
Oh my god, they were roommates.
There's only one bed though. I mean, she just totally just commandeered his house.
Yep, apparently so.
Again, where the heck does Link live now then? Huh? After the calamity, I asked myself how to rebuild and set out across Hyrule in search of an answer. I saw collapsed buildings, lost cities. The damage was far worse than I had imagined. But as I watched the people and heard their stories, I was convinced all was not lost. The people's spirits were not broken. They and their strong wills are Hyrule's greatest treasure. They are the ones who will rebuild, and my contribution to their efforts will be to protect them while they do so. As part of Hyrule's reconstruction, we've built a school in Hateno Village. It's the largest Hylian village with its sprawling, bountiful land. There are so many children living here that it seemed the ideal place to found a school. I've recruited Simon from the Research Institute to teach here. He was Purah's assistant for years, which makes him well equipped to deal with the needs of quirky children. Wow. The burn. I'll be overseeing the school for a while myself to keep an eye on the students. I commissioned Bolson, who taught his trade to Hudson of Hudson Construction, to construct the school for us. He seemed deeply moved by the request. This will be his final job in Hateno Village before he sets off on a journey. I had him add a secret room to my house, one that won't appear on the plans. It's dim, but humidity and temperature controlled, so it's very comfortable. It's proven very useful when I'm working alone and need to concentrate. Work on the school has been moving along smoothly, but a major problem recently reared its head. We don't have enough teachers. Simon is interviewing people, but he hasn't found a good fit yet. I'd like to hire someone intelligent, educated, and capable of earning the children's trust. Nurturing our children is an extension of our duty to this land. We shape our future by the way we shape their path. I hope to see sterling members of our community come to this village and take up that mantle as their teacher. Maybe we can find a teacher. Well, when the title card gave this away, it's not so secret anymore, is it? Oh my god, there's frogs in here too. Perfect.
Yeah, she needs a snack.
Oh. That's mine. An old, worn, simple hairband. Its color is long faded, but it still has some life left in it. Wearing it in your hair makes you sentimental about times past. That... Ouch, game. You can't just do that. Oh, it's the old hairband. Though the calamity is over, its scars still remain. A mountain of problems stands before us even as we begin to rebuild. No matter where I go to offer aid, Link remains at my side, unkindness that has taken a visible toll on his clothing. That's why I've put an order in for a new and improved champion's tunic, just for him. I just can't wait to see the look on his face when I surprise him with it. I'll hide it in the throne room so he won't find it until after our investigation. Even he would never expect that the torches are the key. Oh. Wrong button. Oh my god, these pictures.
Yeah, the crayon drawings are excellent.
Oh. My horse heard me from all the way down there, apparently. Nope. Good day. Welcome to Hateno Village. Here for some sightseeing? The East Wind General Store is open for business. If you're here for Hateno Village's famous fresh produce, you're in the right place. Or if you like the super cute Cece hat, you can hit the store across the way. Ventest Clothing. They're featuring a new line of hats right now. Thanks to Cece, this village is the place to be. She's drawing in so many tourists that our sales are going up too. Cece's putting our village on the map. Hey, what do you like? I'm not sure. What kind of question is that? but he's still looking at me, so I should say something. Maybe frogs? Sure, why not? I like frogs. If I had 100 hot-footed frogs, I would be incredibly happy. Oops, I couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad likes instead. Perfect. Actually, no, perfect.
Yeah.
Our Little East Wind General Store carries all of Hateno's village's local specialties. Ever since Cece set up shop in the place across the way, Hateno has made a name for itself with fresh fashion. Before that, though, this was a farming community from way back. We're a self-sufficient little burg. We eat what we harvest and sell the rest. I'll tell you what, you haven't lived until you tried a bottle of fresh milk straight from Hateno pasture. Head up onto the pasture when you get a minute. You'll be glad you did. That wraps up the sales pitch, I figure. Sorry for the song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, you were saying? Something I can do you for? What's that hat? Oh, this? Cece made it. She set up shop in the place across the way. She's left a long while back to practice her craft, but she perfected it and came back as a famous fashion designer. Now Cece fever is sweeping the village. You can't throw a rock without hitting someone wearing this hat. I don't know the first thing about fashion myself. My wife, Amira, cares much more about that stuff. Anything else? Did I have enough stuff to sell? Maybe. The veggies out in the field aren't for sale. If you're in the market for produce, come see us. Can never have enough arrows. Oh my god, those tights. As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here, and now you're saying we can't get in? But I wanted to see Cece's new stuff. It's not every day a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said this was some of Cece's best work. I'm so sorry, but we only have 1 entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket? So you're saying 1 person could go in? Hey, come on now. We can't let just 1 of us get a head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke? Oh well, maybe if we come back later, they'll have room for all of us. Yeah, it's not like this is the only clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time at the dye shop? Oh, or we could check out the pasture. Speaking of which, I've heard that a little ways up the road from the pasture is a laboratory specializing in ancient stuff. Well, since we all got dolled up, we may as well hit the town and see it all. Thank goodness they gave up. Oh, my. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also a tourist who's come to see my sister's, the new line of CC products? As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. Cece herself is in there right now, in fact. Nothing you see is for sale. It's only an exhibition right now. Sorry to disappoint. Ventist Clothing Boutique. By all means, head on in before somebody else shows up. Between you and me, Cece herself is here right now. That said, we're only displaying the new Cece line right now, not selling it. Sorry to disappoint. Hello. Oh, another practically perfect masterpiece. It's an exemplar of the form in every angle. This is the sort of thing on which I've built my name and reputation as the world-renowned Cece. Hmm? Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Cece? I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Welcome to Ventus Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the Cece brand. And if you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed this fusty old village into the birthplace of nouveau fashion. As proof, I present to you this. The Cece hat, the newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Cece. It's something. Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note my avant-garde choice in colors? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. Oh. What's all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hateno. Oh, look who's here. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayor Reed? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Cece, you have got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. Hateno's foundation is its produce. What are we going to do if it fails? Now, dear. There's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know? Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Don't fall for her line of twaddle. She's got everyone in Hateno wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? How do you suppose you have to thank for Hateno's rejuvenation? It didn't need rejuvenating. Hateno Village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Do they? Then let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint bygone days. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village. By holding a mayoral election. What? Why did I run into politics? When did
Democracy dies in darkness.
When did this become Legend of Zelda mayoral politics?
This game is so dumb.
You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure, suits me. I'll win that pretty easy. Sophie, I delegate management of the mayoral election to you. What? Come on, Clavia. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home. Well, that happened. you again. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayor election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course, undecided. Oh, if you hadn't yet thrown in your lot with either candidate, then welcome to Team CC. Hey, wait. That settles that, I trust. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think. Yet there are stragglers in this village still supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. And so, I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed's supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the CC brand. Funko fashion is the CC way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant CC brand colors. That sounds...
She's trying to poison them with the mushroom spores.
I'm concerned. I don't want to become your co-conspirator here. Isn't this kind of election fraud? Although, Sophie and I must mind the shop. Where will we find someone we can trust to carry out this vital task? I have to go. Oh, so eager to get started on my little errand already. You'll need these then. Oh my god, she won't take no for an answer. Holy shit. These mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas dressed to the nines in CC. This should go without saying. But don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. I don't know if they're temporary anymore. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. Oh, Lord. Why is this happening to Link? Who are Reed's voters? A fair question. I don't have the whole picture, but to start with, I've heard it said that those who work at the pasture here care little for fashion. Go and see about changing their minds. There's old man Talk, who's retired. You'll find him taking a walk up the hill to the lab each and every morning. If he's not there, check outside the pasture. I've told you what I know. Reed's voters? The mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. This is, yeah, same. Everything's fine. Oh, boy. Fashionable personnel only, apparently. That is sure a headpiece. Look, I like mushrooms, but I don't know, man. There's gotta be more subtle ways to incorporate. Oh. She saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. Sir? I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into this mess I found myself in. But since we are both involved now, could you give me a little advice? Why is it all caps? Sure. I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice on is my sister. It's about Cece. Lately, she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon, and I don't want any last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tail my sister, find out where she's going and what she's up to, and get back to me. I've tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it, too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. help me out, please. There's so much going on here. I might go talk to the mayor first, just to see what he has to say, too. Oh! Just what I needed. There we go. Oh, you're the customer I saw at Ventus Clothing, aren't you? You know, from when they were talking about whether to go through with the mayor election or not, it's become something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. I wish they'd clear the air between them and end this silly quarrel once and for all. But that's a moot point now. I have something else on my mind. I have to take care of this before the mayoral election starts. What's on your mind? Oh, you don't mind lending me an ear? I won't mince words. It's about my husband, Reed. That man of mine, he shuts himself up in our shed every night. I don't have the faintest what he's up to. When I ask, he just says it's a secret, and I can't get another peep out of him. I hate the idea of snooping on him, plus I think he'd catch me at it right away. But I get so worried when I think about whether whatever he's doing will affect his chances at the election. I was fit to burst if I couldn't find someone to talk about this. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter our shed at midday when my husband isn't around and see if you can figure out what he's doing. I'll pay you for your troubles, of course. Why am I being hired like a private investigator? I'm... Help! Help! The only problem I can see is that he keeps the place locked up tight. You'd never fit in through the window, but maybe you could dig a hole or something? Well, you'll figure it out. Okay. I'm calling it now. They're both up to, like, the same thing, or something fishy's going on. Look, Amira, someone who forgot to put on his CC brand outfit today. Get with the times and put on some CC brand clothes already. How else will anyone know your loyalty to CC style? Walk around in the village looking like that if you want, but don't blame me when CC roasts your fashion sense. CC set up her own CC brand line. It proves what a fantastically avant-garde, charismatic designer she is. Why, CC single-handedly set the tone for Hateno Village's whole look. CC's shop is to the left of the village entrance. It's the stylish shop with the mushroom clothing decoration. If you're feeling plain, shabby, or drab, CC is the cure. Go ask her to coordinate your look today. Hateno's mayoral election is on. Reed, the incumbent mayor of Hateno Village, is running against CC, darling of the fashion world. To settle whose vision for Hateno will win out, the two of them have agreed to hold an election. Details soon.